people love you, but they watch you, right? And they love your kids, but they watch your kids. And are your kids good or bad? And that type of pressure can be there, but it's still with love.
How do you prepare your kids when it comes to moving from place to place? I think homeschooling is such an advantage, like you said, because everything else changes except for the schooling. And that's a big part of their life. And so they have that steadiness in their life, and praise God for that. But I mean, some are going from, the US to overseas. How do you prepare your kids for that change in their life?
Yes. Well, the younger ones pretty much follow suit to the older ones. So it's the older
Mm,
ones you really kind of got to get.
yeah.
And we always loved to travel, so it was always kind of like, oh, where are we going next? And so the
Yeah.
kids kind of bought into that. That's not to say that they don't often have said as adults, like, wow, we kind of wish we had been in one place a little bit longer just to have more friends that
Hmm.
and so but I think when I say, "Well, would you have liked to not be?" No, 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 we're not saying that. We enjoy traveling. And so we did a couple of things, like in our preparation for our assignment over to Southern Italy and to Naples. We researched Italy, we made it a project. They were able to, and we read books. I checked out lots of books from the library and all the things, and we made it exciting about what we were going to be able to see and how we were going to fly from where we were in Virginia Beach. We were going to fly to I think out of Norfolk to Dallas, and then from Dallas, we were going to fly over to Munich, Germany, and have a layover. And from Munich, we were
Oh,
going to go
fun.
into Naples, and so just understanding all of that
Yeah.
was part of that we helped them just kind of understand what to expect and what it would look like.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big job, because as you're preparing to leave, you're now preparing your kids for that big change at the same time.
Yeah.
Talk about being a chaplain's wife. What did that look like for you?
Yeah, being a chaplain's wife it just depends on the assignment. My husband has had a couple of different assignments. One assignment I fondly remember, well, all of them I do because again, I love the military life, but one I fondly remember was when we were serving at Little Creek, which is like Virginia Beach area of Virginia. And he was base chaplain during a period of that time. And the relationships that we formed with the members of the chapel, a lot of them were retirees and had decided to settle there in that area, and they took us in, this young military couple with all these kids, and we homeschooled, and they would have us for dinner and just all kinds of just, and we still have remained connected to those families. And
Yeah.
when we get a chance, we go back and visit. And so it has been interesting. Our kids, in that situation where my husband was the command chaplain, then it's almost like being a pastor in a pastor's family, right?
Yeah.
Where people love you, but they watch you, right? And they love your kids, but they watch your kids. And are your kids good or bad? And that type of pressure can be there, but it's still with love. And then other assignments my husband has had was on the USS Harry S. Truman, where he was deployed on that aircraft carrier. And so that was different,
Yeah.
and that was a hard assignment because of course he's gone and you're concerned about his safety, and you can't say but so much because of what we call OPSEC, which is like operational security. And so
Right.
they say loose lips sink ships. And
Oh
so
gosh.
you just kind of have to be a little bit careful about that. And so it was finding the community. I always encourage military spouses
Mhm.
to get connected into the military community because there's a lot of support the military provides. You just have
Yeah.
to choose, and it's all voluntary. So that's
Yeah.
good and bad, I think. But ultimately, you have to make that choice to get connected. So that's what I
Yeah.
always did. I always got connected, I always volunteered and served.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.